Hi, Stephen from Eden Health Foods, talking about Ultimate Protein. Very popular product, probably one of the most popular products we sell. Just start from the top, really. I mean, we were the first ones to introduce sprouted and what's called sprouted and biofermented brown rice protein about 10 years ago in Australia. Since then, a lot of other companies have come along board and brought out their products, and plant-based proteins or vegan proteins or even sprouted and biofermented brown rice protein have become very popular. So the difference is with our product and a lot of the other products out there, or just explaining Ultimate Protein. So it's sprouted and biofermented. Sprouted just means if you sprout alfalfa sprouts, they become more nutritious. And fermented or biofermented means it's more digestible. So fermented foods are very good for you. So just uses old world technology to produce a really digestible, high protein, really good amino acid profile protein. And so through that process, the amino acid profile becomes, especially the limiting amino acids, like lysine and so forth, become elevated. And so comparable to whey, it's on par, if not better, the amino acid profile. But the digestibility, it's 98% digestible. 98% assimilation. That's unbelievable. Has a 98% correlation rate with mother's milk. So your body just recognizes it really well. It's very system friendly. For all those people that have stuffed up their guts from taking, who knows what, you're not going to get that with our product. In fact, if you have a really bad digestion or whatever it is, you're not going to get a bad reaction. It's hypoallergenic, so it's very system friendly. We use what's called 1000 mesh protein, so it's ultra fine or micronized, so it's very, very fine. So it mixes very well. It's not grainy. A lot of complaints from different people taking other brands. So what a lot of other brands, what they do, they've brought out cheaper quality proteins. Why? Because 1000 mesh protein is very expensive to bring out. It's not the cheapest protein out. But ours sits on the shelf and it's $60 or $70, and it'll sit on the shelf with another product that's also $60 or $70, but doesn't have the same protein in there. So a lot of people say, why don't you use other proteins like hemp or pea and things like that? And they're great too. There's some really great proteins out there. There's more and more coming out, like pumpkin protein and chia protein. But we just found this protein got the best results. Originally we brought this product out because we used it in the clinic working with sick people. People doing big detox programs, incurables type programs, where they're doing a lot of liver, bowel, kidney, immune system, heavy metal, parasite cleansing, usually all of those all at once. And what we found is when their liver was moving or trying to get a lot of toxins out of the body, they couldn't cope. They couldn't cope with the amount of flow. And so by getting free form amino acids or easily digested protein, we would give people two tablespoons 3 times a day, or 3 shakes a day. They wouldn't get sick anymore, because those extra amino acids would help them get rid of the toxins freely out of the body. In fact, a lot of health retreats use that kind of mindset and program today in their detox programs. So there's a lot of tricks to the trade in getting well. A lot of people take our product will get a detox reaction because of the really simple, digestible plant-based protein that they're absorbing. So we've got 3 flavors. One's vanilla, tastes really nice. One's natural, which is unflavored, it's a little bit sweet, tastes like rice. So that's one you can make it sweet or savory. And then we've got the chocolate. And they're really simple ingredients. So we've got 4 ingredients in this one. This one's got alkalized and fermented cocoa, so real chocolate, and that's also fermented as well. There's a really well-written popular doctor in the States. She's a nutritionist as well, I think. Dr. Catherine Shanahan. She wrote a book called Deep Nutrition, a really good book, deep reading, but if you're into health, I recommend you get that book. And she's actually the team doctor for the LA Lakers basketball team, and they don't eat anything unless she says they can eat it. And they've got Whole Foods over there, which is an organic. They don't go out to restaurants. They get catered for everywhere they go on the road, because some of their superstars get paid a lot of money. They don't want them getting injured. They want them performing top notch all the time, or when they do get injured, to recover really quickly. And she recommends that they have, after their games, They actually have it in raw milk with actually real chocolate. for recovery. Why? Because it's got magnesium and it's got a lot of those minerals that you need for muscle recovery. And so a lot of people say, well, your product hasn't got extra magnesium or extra vitamins and minerals or extra amino acids added, like as if you can add to nature, you can add to what God created naturally. It's impossible to do that. You know, we want to stay away from those products that have all those added enzymes to the protein, or have all those added amino acids that are usually derived from human hair, or you know, some animal like beaks and different parts. And so yeah, it gets pretty scary. So, and not only that, a lot of the amino acids use a really harsh chemical acid hydrolysis process to extract those amino acids. So you think you're taking a really natural product with amino acids because, you know, that's what a lot of bodybuilders think, or health enthusiasts think they should be taking, but it's not that healthy. Trust me, you want to take a product that's as natural and as close to nature as possible for best possible results. Ultimate protein.